Hello, beer troopers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits. Today, checking out some more lager. This time from a very big brewery that's now doing lagers. This is from Erding. And what's really weird is that these guys are now making lagers as well. So it's not actually super weird, and it's not the first Hefe-Weizen wheat beer, Weissbier brewer that starts making lagers. Schneider has also done it. They released a Helles beer a few years ago that was actually really good. But I have my guard up when it's Erdinger because to me it's one of the worst Weizens in Germany. It's one of the largest, like the Urweise is maybe a little bit better, and I think they have a Picantus that's supposedly one of the best. There's a couple of people who have told me that are better than what they usually do, but like the regular Erdinger Weizen and Dunkler Weizen is like kind of like just the mass-produced version of a Hefe-Weizen. Most of their Weizen are, of course, very nice brewed because it's one of the, I think it's actually the biggest producer of Hefe-Weizen in Germany. But I was also really intrigued because, like, okay, they're making a Helles. And apparently it's because Helles is really on a roll right now. It's had a big comeback. Younger generations shying away from bitterness and all this. You know, they're more into drinking Helles lager in Germany. I've heard from Eric Toft, actually, at Schönraum, on a great podcast where he talks about you see a lot of the big guys in Germany now trying to make Helles lager. Helles is becoming not just a Bavarian thing, it's really spreading. And there are some really great, largely brewed Helles lagers like Tegernseer or Augustiner. But like when you get these guys as well, and like also Schneider's also big, but I think Schneider is really good. Schneider's quality is quite high. And I think also on their Helles. But let's see with Erdinger. I'm a bit skeptical, but I couldn't help get this because it's from Erdinger. So let's see if their Helles holds up. I don't know if they're doing other lager beers in the Helles. It's just like they're doing a Helles now as well, besides what they otherwise do. But it's a 5.1% Helles lager. So pours exactly what you'd want. I mean, this is crazy pale. It's crystal clear with a little bit of particulates in it, but it's crystal clear. Like it looks exactly like you'd think from like the Bavarian Munich style Helles that is super pale and light in color. Like this looks like a modern West Coast IPA almost because they're also super pale. Nice frothy white head when it poured out as well. Let's check out the aroma on it. So it definitely smells a bit more large scale than like the other larger producers, or just like the really nice producer of Helles. If we're talking like the Franconian interpretation, which is sometimes a bit more rich, like Wagner's, for example, they make a really nice Helles. Like this definitely leads in more to the Munich version. Very light on both hops and malt, and it's just crisp and crackery, but everything is muddled compared to like a Tegernseer or a Augustiner. Tegernseer, I want to drink again, really. I think I maybe even like that more than Augustiner. It was awesome. It had a little bit more hop character, and it like had so much vibrancy to it. It feels a bit more dead, to be honest. It's not got the same vibrancy. It's not like stale, but it's almost like a bit like cornflakes. But there is that like light Pilsner malt aromatic. It smells nice and refreshing right now. I've had a crazy week. It smells like something that's going to refresh me and be nice in that sense. But it also just smells like a slightly ho-hum interpretation of a Helles. But let's try it. Cheers. It's actually not half bad. It's. I think I might like this more than like their base Weizen and Dunkelweizen. But it's not that like, wow, this is fantastic Helles. This is kind of large scale Helles, but it's still nice Helles. It's also a little bit sweeter than I prefer. I think it has like a little bit of a sweet Pilsner or again like cornflakey flavor to it. By no means a bad Helles or a terrible Helles. It's just a bit more timid than some of the really good ones. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I like it more than Erdinger's Weizens. That's like silly, but like or Schönraumer's Helles is also really fantastic. If we're talking about like really high quality Helles lagers, this is just not to that level at all. Really, it's not like terrible, but it feels like well brewed German lager it's just not like upper echelon German lager, right? But I'd 10 times rather drink a Tegernseer, for example. It is a little timid. It's a little sweeter than I prefer as well. It has some richness in body because of that sweetness, but it just has a little bit more of a cereal grain sweetness, almost like cereal milk type flavor. Like when you ever drink milk that's been soaked with cereal, so the cereal flavor is like intruding into the milk, and it has like that sweeter, milky thing. It's almost a bit like that, just without the milk flavor. Like this wet cereal type thing that's going on that's slightly sweet. And then hop character in this is like next to non-existent. Yeah, there's like just if you do not look for it, you'll not find it. This is more malty. And there needs to be just a little bit of hop character, at least in the Helles. Yeah, it feels like slightly more industrial Helles, but it's not like atrocious or anything. It's actually pretty decent. Like it's like the Helles I had from what are they called? Flensburger was like, what the fuck? Your Pilsner's and it's quite nice. And then this is the Helles. Whereas this is like, yeah, okay, it's actually kind of decent, but it's not like super, super nice, top of the line. It's like, it's okay. It's decent. It's like maybe an 84 or something like that. 83. It's better than I feared. I was thinking, oh, this is going to be bullcrap. But it's not. It's actually okay. But with the selection of Helles in Germany, and even in larger shops, like if you go to Getränkemarkts in Germany, you can get like Tegernseer by the case, and it's going to cost you pretty much the same as this. Or Agostina. Why not get that instead if you just want a nice kind of Friday type beer to have, weekend beer, because it's better. So, I don't know. But there's probably going to be a market for this, especially for people who are fans of Erding already, I think. I'm just not a big fan, but I think, maybe like this a little bit more than their Weizens. Yeah. Even though maybe I've graded the Weizens higher, maybe they should be graded a little lower than this. I don't know. But this was fun to try. So Erdinger Brauhaus, Helles Lager. Erding's attempt at a Helles. It's okay. So if you guys had this one, let me know what you thought of it. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe to the Facebook fan page, and Twitter, and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And I'm going to say cheers and some Helles. See you guys in the beer review.